In 2563, planet Earth has endured a conflict known as the Fall. There is a city drifting over the Earth overhead, called Zalem, suspended by cutting-edge designing. Underneath, this is a city called Iron City. There is a cylinder from Iron City's manufacturing plant associated with Zalem. In the junkyard, Dr. Dyson Ito finds a center of female cyborg that has cerebrum and center heart, yet without body nor appendages. Along with a medical caretaker colleague, Ito modifies the cyborg with an extra mechanical body in his cyborg facility. She awakens without any memory of any recollections. Ito names her Alita, as she didn't have the foggiest idea about her own name. He figures out that the new cyborg body incorporates well with Alita's unique cerebrum as she has some control over her fingers. Her tangible taste is likewise demonstrated working when she prefers orange organic product when she attempted it interestingly. It ends up, the name of Ito's departed little girl was Alita was alluded to as genuine Alita onwards. The mechanical body was at first worked for Ito's late girl, genuine Alita, in light of the fact that she was wheelchair-bound. Genuine Alita never got an opportunity to involve it as she was killed by a digital burglar, who broke into Ito's facility searching for drugs. Ito's accomplice was Chiron, who is additionally genuinely Alita's mom. Ito and Chiron isolated after the genuine Alita passed on. Chiron and Ito came from Zalem and was outcast to come to Press City. Chiron's objective after the demise of her girl is to return to Zalem. Chiron worked for Vector, as he vows to send her back to Zalem. Vector is the supervisor who oversees Iron City Motorball contest. He has the authority from Zalem researcher Nova to send individuals to Zalem. The champ of Motorball rivalry will be sent up to Zalem by Vector. Alita gets to know a kid named Hugo, who fantasies about moving to the sky city of Zalem too. He likewise shows her that he needed to be a tracker champion like Zapan, an abundance tracker fighter, with a long blade as his brand name weapon. Tracker hero gathers cash by killing crooks in Iron City. Hugo additionally acquaints Alita with Motorball race in the area. Alita attempts to take part, tumbles down, and is made fun at the outset. After a couple of times, her normal serious streak appears, and she can overcome everybody to score a Motorball objective. Alita finds that Ito is a tracker fighter when she follows him one evening and they experience 3 lethal cyborgs. At the point when Ito is harmed, Alita attempted to safeguard him, and figures out that she is innately gifted in an old military workmanship called Panzerkunst. While in battle, Alita has memory flashbacks of her previous life on Mars. She used to be a hero with code 99 foot. With her expertise, she kills 2 of the cyborgs and seriously harming the third one, called Gruishka, who withdraws underground. Gruishka vows to return and chase down Alita. Notwithstanding Alita's battling abilities, Ito deters her from turning into a tracker champion. When Vector and Chiron figure out Alita's capacity, they get a request from Nova to kill Alita. Nova guarantees Chiron that she can return to Zalem assuming she succeeds the mission. It ends up, Gruishka works for Vector and Chiron. Vector orders Hugo and his companions to go after cyborgs and take their body parts for fixing and updating Gruishka. Vector vows to send Hugo to Zalem once he gets an adequate number of credits, going about his filthy responsibilities, significant later. On the following day, Hugo and his companions carried Alita to a woodland region outside the city. Here, they tracked down an old deserted spaceship from the fall time. Alita went into the space apparatus through a submerged entryway and brought back a berserker fighter cyborg body with her. Ito won't introduce her in that frame of mind, as he believes Alita should have another opportunity in existence without being a fighter. Alita is disheartened and rebels by enrolling herself as a tracker fighter. Alita and Hugo go to the Kansas bar to request that other tracker champions help her bring down Gruishka. They will not help as Gruishka isn't in the needed rundown, and there is no advantage/abundance in killing him. Zapan attempts to threaten and humiliate Alita, however Alita handily beat him in a battle and being embarrassed simultaneously. Subsequently, Alita challenges the wide range of various tracker fighters and makes a monstrous fight in the bar. Ito comes so as to stop the battle, as a redesigned Gruishka rages into the bar and provokes Alita to a rematch. Notwithstanding her fortitude and combative techniques abilities, Alita's body is cut up by Gruishka's bladed fingers before Ito and another tracker champion power him to withdraw once more. With next to no different choices, Ito places Alita in the berserker body, which naturally coordinates with her. Vector understands that he can't overcome Alita without any problem. He sorts out for a motorball match where every one of the members are told to kill Alita for a lot of credit. Simultaneously, he asks Hugo to enter Alita in the motorball contest. At the point when Alita wins, both Hugo and Alita can go to Zalem. With her new body, Alita has higher power and improved adaptability. She enters her name in a motorball tryout race, according to Hugo's solicitation. Ito finds that different competitors are tracker fighters and different cyborgs recruited by Vector to kill her. In the meantime, Zapan is plotting his retribution against Hugo and Alita. Zapan got Hugo and his companion Tanji while they are taking cyborg parts. Zapan kills Tanji and outlines Hugo for killing the cyborg they were taking parts from. Presently, Hugo has an abundance on his head, and all tracker heroes are searching for him. While Alita is in motorball race, Hugo is attempting to escape from Zapan. Hugo calls Alita and advises her to meet him at the unwanted church. After Alita wipes out different candidates, she heads to the congregation to go up against Zapan and become familiar with reality with regards to Hugo's work before Zapan mortally wounds him. Chiron was at the congregation, expected to kill Alita, yet all things considered, she saves Hugo's life by having him executed and utilizes Alita's heart to keep his cerebrum alive. This incenses Zapan, however Alita snatches his Damascus cutting-edge blade and cuts off his face. Hugo's head is relocated onto a cyborg body by Ito. He likewise tells Alita that Hugo's conviction of going to Zalem for 1 million credits was clearly false, manufactured by Vector, as residents of Iron City will always be unable to enter Zalem. Alita storms through the manufacturing plant to defy Vector. Vector uncovers that Chiron has been killed and her organs and body parts will be shipped off Zalem. This is the main way residents of Iron City will go to Zalem. Alita by fights Gruishka in Vector's office and kills him prior to wounding Vector, who has been intellectually constrained by Zalem researcher Nova. Alita guarantees Nova to seek retribution for Hugo, and he tragically underestimated her. Meanwhile, Hugo has taken off from the center. With his new cyborg body, he endeavors to climb a processing plant tube towards Zalem. Alita begs Hugo to get back with her, as a monstrous spiked ring sent by Nova comes rushing down the cylinder, destroying Hugo's body. Alita figures out how to get Hugo's excess arm and utilize her blade to clutch the cylinder. Hugo's elbow joints can't uphold him and fall to pieces, yet not before he can bid farewell, leaving Alita on the cylinder grasping the leftover of his arm. Alita is still up in the air to live on Hugo's memory. In the last scene, Alita is displayed as the star competitor of the motorball competition. The group roots for her as she focuses her blade towards Zalem while Nova watches her from a higher place.